Part 1. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment. It's a modern, two-bedroom unit located in a busy part of the city, which makes it convenient for work and daily errands.
What do you like about your home?
I love that it's cozy and well lit. The large windows bring in a lot of natural light, and the open plan design makes it feel spacious despite its size.
What kind of housing is most common in your country?
Apartments are the most common, especially in urban areas where space is limited. In rural areas, standalone houses with gardens are more typical.
Would you prefer to live in a house or an apartment in the future?
I would prefer to live in a house someday. Having more space, a backyard, and the freedom to customize the property sounds appealing to me.
What features are most important to you in a home?
I value good ventilation, natural light, and a quiet environment. Having access to nearby facilities like parks and supermarkets is also important to me.
Part 2. Describe a house or apartment you have visited that you liked. You should say where it is, what it looks like, what makes it special, and explain why you liked it.
One of the most impressive homes I've visited is my friend's house in the countryside. It's located in a serene area surrounded by greenery, about an hour's drive from the city. The house is a spacious two-story building with a traditional yet modern design. It has a beautiful garden, large windows, and wooden interiors that create a warm and inviting atmosphere. What stood out to me the most was the living room, which had a large fireplace and a stunning view of the mountains. I liked this house because it offered a perfect balance of comfort and connection to nature. The peaceful surroundings were refreshing, and the house itself felt like a retreat from the busyness of city life. It's a place I could see myself living in someday.
Part 3. What are the advantages of living in a big house?
Living in a big house offers more space, which is great for families or anyone who enjoys having dedicated rooms for different activities. It also provides the opportunity for outdoor areas like gardens or patios, which can improve quality of life. However, larger houses often require more maintenance and higher costs.
How does housing differ between cities and rural areas?
In cities, housing is often compact and vertical, with apartments being the norm due to limited space. In contrast, rural areas typically have standalone houses with larger plots of land, offering more space and privacy. The architectural styles and materials also tend to reflect local traditions and climates.
What are the challenges of finding affordable housing?
The main challenges include high demand, limited supply, and rising property prices, especially in urban areas. In many cases, people have to compromise on location, size, or quality to fit their budget. Government initiatives like subsidized housing can help alleviate this issue.
How do you think housing will change in the future?
I think housing will become more sustainable, with eco-friendly designs and materials becoming standard. Smart homes with integrated technology will also be more common, offering convenience and energy efficiency. Additionally, urban housing may focus more on shared spaces to maximize land use.
What role does culture play in housing design?
Culture heavily influences housing design. For example, in some countries, homes are built with large communal areas to accommodate family gatherings, while in others, privacy is prioritized with separate rooms for each family member. Traditional materials, architectural styles, and even the orientation of the house often reflect cultural values and local climate.